Hello and welcome, my Gemini friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for joining me in my Mercury Retrograde readings for the Zodiac. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the Gemini Zodiac sign. I'm not going to get into what Mercury Retrograde is. I will give you some key facts though. The planet Mercury is a dominating force over our communications. And when I say communications, I mean all kinds of communications. And we as a culture and society are so heavily reliant on our communications, which means we are profoundly negatively impacted during Mercury retrograde. Retrograde means that there's an optical illusion that the planet is orbiting backwards. It's not. It has to do with the distance from the sun. The planet slows down, so it looks like it's going backwards. This phenomenon is known as retrograde. We are impacted very negatively by this phenomenon. So what I'm doing is a reading on how we can best cope for the next 3 weeks. We have no control over Mercury retrograde. All we can control is our responses and having some coping skills and strategies in place, so when things decide that they're going to go sideways on us, we have a backup plan. The deck I'm going to be using for this reading is the Spiral Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. It was created many decades ago by a woman named Kay Stevenson. The artwork is beautiful. After the reading, I'm going to do an Oracle blessing. This is the Enchanted Oracle. I fell in love with the artwork and I had to have it, so now I am reading on it. It was created by a woman, or two women, Jessica Galbraith and Barbara Moore. I will have links below for these fabulous decks. So if they speak to you, you too can pick up a deck for yourself. Alright, my Gemini friends, let's find out what Mercury retrograde has in store for my Gemini friends. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Three are all about expression and growth. Pentacles are all about abundance and growth. Three is also, the Three of Pentacles speaks about that skill and mastery level on your trade. It's a beautiful card, a ballet dancer. So that's what our overlying theme for Mercury retrograde. The next one, Two of Wands. Two is duality and choice. Wands associated with the element of fire and are connected with that inner passion and desires. The Two of Wands talks about a choice on how to move forward. This man is reflecting on what his next best choice is going to be. What direction should he take? Knight of Pentacles. He's known as the Workhouse Knight. In the original Rider-Waite, his horse is the only horse that's not in motion. He's the worker. He gets his hands dirty. He works hard. The Knight energy is that of an adolescent male, usually male, where they're not afraid. They're not afraid of getting hurt. It's that go big or go home attitude. That energy is going to be needed for the Mercury retrograde. That work ethic and that very big energy, very flamboyant energy is going to be needed. And we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about that balance. Here we see the union of a man and a woman. It's that balance of energy, that balance of support that's going to be important for you. So those are the cards that we're looking at for the Mercury retrograde. What's going to be important is remembering here you've got Three Pentacles. Again, threes are about that expression and growth. Pentacles are about growth. The retrograde gives you an opportunity to do some amazing growth. Okay? You have choices here. There's going to be a lot of choices. Communication is going to be very choppy, and there's going to be a lot of miscommunications happening in the next couple of weeks. The important piece for you will be keep yourself grounded, making sure that you are focusing in on this trade and this work. You do need a balance, and you're going to need support with this. Asking your friends and family for support, asking and reaching out so that you're not tackling this alone. He's a lone knight. You do not need to be. You need to keep that balance. You need to keep connection in with your community, with your loved ones. This choice is all about that inner passion, your creativity, taking hold of it. You've got the world at your feet right here. You can do anything. The important piece is the hard work and that mastery of skill. There is going to be some work required on your part for this. Let's see what your major obstacle is going to be. It's a Six of Wands reversed. So the sixes we've just had is all about that harmony and balance. Wands about the passion and creativity. The Six of Wands talks about victory. When you put them the right way up, it's all about victory. When you put them reversed, it's about not getting ahead of yourself, not counting that you've been successful in this journey, that things are as easy as you had hoped. This goes back to the work. It goes back to the need for support. Don't get ahead of yourself on this. Take it one step at a time. Very mindful of the next few weeks, making sure that you don't push. This will unfold as it needs. It's not going to be about winning the race. It's the slow and steady pace that you're going to need. You've got some fire, but you've got more earth. That earth will keep you grounded, and it will also keep you at that slower pace that you need. Okay? Your shadow card for Mercury Retrograde is the Hierophant. He's the 5th major arcana in the deck. He speaks about being a teacher and a connection to the universe. This will be important. Your subconscious and your shadow self are reminding you that connection is going to be really key for you, connecting in with the universe. He's a gatekeeper. He will help you move forward. Connect in with your guides, connect in with the universe. Make sure you're connecting in with your higher self when you're doing this. This isn't going to be an ego-based thing. This is going to be a higher self, universe-based thing. All right, let's see what the Oracle blessing is. Gypsy Rose, how beautiful. The Gypsy Rose is reminding us of the importance of embracing youth and that fun, spirited, carefree attitude. Enjoy some singing and some dancing. This can get pretty heavy. We've been looking at a lot of work here. Balance it off. You need to have a balance with the little bit more fun, a little bit more carefree. There's going to be a lot going on. Mercury Retrograde will be playing havoc. You're looking at working really hard. Balance that off. We've got balance here. This is going to be an important thing. Twos are also a balancing act. Make sure that you enjoy yourself a bit too. This isn't all about work. Life has to be fun as well. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on these cards. This is a group reading. However, the cards are meant for you. They're meant to speak to you. Everyone has intuition, and you can access that guidance at any time. You can gain further guidance from the spread by accessing your intuition. Check into the cards. What did they say to you? I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to get some direction for the next couple weeks throughout Mercury Retrograde. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I will continue to create new and dynamic videos for the Zodiac over the next coming weeks. If you have any suggestions or thoughts, comments, please leave it in the comment box below. I'm always up for feedback. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. If you really like my video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with lots of tiers and many perks. I've provided a helpful link below. Until tomorrow, my Gemini friends.